great customer service we started with in 2004. We started with an affordable car for 24 months or 24,000 mile service contract with a low interest rate. We helped with your sales tax, gave free oil changes to the length of the contract, and reported credit. Best Ride now offers a little more. We have a full service department with all your vehicle needs, a service contract with no deductible, a newer, lower mile vehicle to choose from. Best Ride's been serving the River Valley for 15 years. You can find us at bestridearkansas.com, Instagram, and Facebook. So guys, come see us at 621 South Knoxville in Russellville.
Welcome back to Queen, 5-5 on the season. The Leopards will start off with 5'10 sophomore, number 0, Will Dykes. 6'1 senior, number 4, Logan Williamson. 6'4 junior, number 5, Davin Burgess. Number 22, Weston Harp, who's a 6'2 senior. And number 24, Will Athey. He's a 6'2 senior, coached by Jacob Lee. We said in this 5-5, in their 5 losses, they've given up 61 points or more. In their 5 wins, they've held opponents to under 60. So, in fact, in 4 of those 5 wins, they've held teams under 48. So they're predicated on defense. The Cyclone, they like to play defense too, but they score a lot of points. For the Russell Cyclones, they'll start off with Danye May, number 1. He's a 6' sophomore. Number 2, Talon Peter. He's a 6' senior. 6'4 senior. Cade Schaefer, number 5. He's a 6' senior. Trey Allen, the 6' junior, number 21. And Jackson Schaefer, 6'4 senior, number 33. But Russell, it doesn't really matter who starts because they just come at you in waves, and they'll play 10, 11 guys. And Coach Pennington not afraid to do it. Coach Pennington, the head coach. Shelby Lewis, the assistant. Russell 7-2 on the season. Last game that they played, they defeated Morrilton at Morrilton last week, 57-47. Russell's won 5 games in a row, and they are pretty exciting to watch, especially when they're on. And they're a sight to see. DeQueen wearing black jerseys with black numbers. Yep, black numbers. They have a pencil-thin gold around those black numbers. So that's going to be – I'm glad I'm down on the floor. Let's put it that way. The Cyclones in their home whites with red numbers and black trim. And DeQueen controls the tip. And that's stolen away immediately by Danye May. It's a 2-on-3, but he gives it to Talon Peter. Peter in the corner will slow it up and wait on his teammates. His pass deflected out. Cade Schaefer has it. Number 5, a bounce pass over the right side. Trey Allen. Allen driving in the lane, kicks in the corner. There's a Talon Peter knocking down the 3 as we start this ball game. The Cyclones lead at 3-0, and that 3-pointer brought to you by Phil Wright Autoplex. There's a pass on the baseline. Weston Hart kicks it back out. Nice no-look pass underneath, and wide open Will Athey hits the layup. 3-2, Cyclones leading. Danye May splits the double team. He has a little left-handed pass underneath. Jackson Schaefer with the layup. Russell leading at 5-2. In the backcourt is Davin Burgess. Pass ahead. They cross the timeline, and with it is Will Dykes. Back on the left side, now to Davin Burgess. Taking a 3 is Will Dykes. A little push-off not called. They'll try that right side. On the baseline now. And Dykes needed some help. He got a pass off to Burgess, back to Dykes. Trying to get around Danye May. Good luck. Floats it on the pass, the free throw line back out. Dykes a long 3 tries, an air ball. Jackson Schaefer with the rebound ahead to Talon Peter. It's a 2-on-1. Lob it up, and they try the alley-oop, but bad pass. But now with a steal is Talon Peter, and he hits the layup. So bad pass on the alley-oop, but he was all over that rim. He ends up getting a steal, and Talon almost with a steal in the backcourt. Russell leads at 7-2. Bounce pass ahead to number 4, Logan Williamson. And DeQueen going to slow it up just a little bit. Not too many teams want to run with Russellville because Russellville, they play at an extremely fast pace if they're allowed to. There's a reach-in foul called on Cade Schaefer. Russellville leading at 7-2. Talon Peter with 5, Jackson Schaefer with 2. Inbounds pass comes to Will Dykes. He turns around and gives it to Davin Burgess. DeQueen with quite a few fans here. The girls are involved in this tournament. They've got a lot of fans that have stayed over or come for both games. And now DeQueen loses it underneath. Goes out of bounds. Trey Allen, he was calling for it quickly. He was wanting to get the ball in bounds so they can get down court. Shot clock probably won't bother Russellville very much. There's a pass deflected and stolen away by DeQueen. The Leopards have it, and they're going to slow it up. Will Dykes picked up by Cade Schaefer in the front court. Dykes will try left side, picks up his dribble, and he needs some help. Still needs some help. He's going to give it over to Logan Williamson. Check that. That's Burgess. He hits the runner. Davin Burgess. 7-4, the Cyclones lead. in the front court. Trey Allen, they don't stop him, drives inside, throws in the corner, wide open. Talon Peter knocking down the three. Brought to you by Phil Wright Autoplex. He's got 8 points, and Talon, he can steal, but he's also he can steal, he can hit the three, and he can dunk it, and he just does that right now. There's a steal by Danye May, who lobbed it up, and that's one of the more tame dumps that you'll see Talon have. He caught it and threw it down all in one motion. Russellville leads it 12-4. Here's Jackson Schaefer with a steal ahead to Talon Peter. He turns around, flips it to Danye May, and he goes to the floor. As he's knocked down? No, they say he just lost it out of bounds. It'll belong to DeQueen. Talon Peter and his brother Marquise, they're twins, one with blonde hair, one with dark hair, though. They grew up in the Russellville area. They transferred last year to Alma, and they came back for this season. Marquise is a wide receiver on the Cyclone football team. And I'll tell you what, they fit right in perfectly. That was a timeout called by DeQueen. Russellville leading at 12-4. It's just a 30-second timeout. Appreciate you joining us on 102.3. We're also stream our games on YouTube, on Cyclone Booth. Just search for it. It's free. We just asked if you do have a YouTube account to subscribe to us, because we're allowed to do it because we have over 1,000 subscribers, so we want to keep that up. Sometimes we see your comments. See Carlos Segovia. Appreciate him joining us here. It was a fun little sequence there. Back and forth. That's what it's going to be that way for Russellville. I think it's going to be a lot of back and forth. Back to action. Russellville leads by 8. Russellville will check in with Spencer Terry at the next dead ball, and now 10-second violation. It's easy to do those 10-second violations when you have a shot clock. The shot clock was down to 24, and they weren't even close to getting across the timeline. Spencer Terry, number 3, a 5'10 senior, will check in for Russellville, replacing Danye May. DeQueen comes in with a substitution, number 10, Jean-Pierre Flores. Hope I'm not butchering that too badly, 5'10 senior. Trey Allen, he'll launch a three from the right side. Good. Trey Allen's first points of the game here on 102.3. Our three-point sponsor, Phil Wright Autoplex. Now there's a steal by Jackson Schaefer, his second one. Talon Peter throws it down. One-handed jam. Russellville leading at 17-4. That's a second dunk for Talon Peter. He got 2 dunks, 2 threes. Here on the baseline, Weston Harp, bounce pass underneath and shot up, no good. Tipped out, and DeQueen keeps it. Let's see, there's a runner missed by Burgess, and whistle underneath as Jackson Schaefer gets the defensive rebound, and he's fouled. This will be on number 5, Davin Burgess, his first, and the first foul called on DeQueen. And credit Jackson Schaefer with a couple of steals in this press. You got the 6'4 senior hanging around half court, and he's got 2 steals there. Logan Williamson will check back in for DeQueen. Russellville leading the Leopards 17-4. Hey, we got some Danye May fans. Sound like a broken record on him. I've never seen anybody as good with the offhand as Danye May is. Here's a three-pointer knocked down by Talon Peter. He's on fire, hits this one from the right wing. Sponsored by Phil Wright Autoplex here on River Country KCJC, and Talon with the steal at half court. Coming in, is he going to do another one? And dunk's going to be blocked from behind. They got quite a bit of the arm there. And they'll get a call foul, and Talon will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That'll be on number 5, David Burgess. That's his second, the team's second. 15 points for Talon Peter, and we're in the first quarter. But like Coach Pennington has said multiple times, this team, they don't care who scores. It's going to be somebody different all the time. They just play together. They do that. The sky's the limit for this team. First free throw is good. In the game, Ryan Sikowski, number 12, 6'4 senior. Hey, anytime Danye goes to the floor, I get nervous. Make sure he's okay. And he was up. He was fine. He was out of the game. He's checking in at the next dead ball. Free throw no good. Talon gets his own rebound, and he dunks it. Got his own rebound on the baseline, and he threw it down. Russellville leading 23-8. Back the other direction. Here's a layup by Weston Harp. Coach Pennington, though, he's fine with that because that means we're going to play at this furious pace. Trey Allen over the left side. Spencer Terry passes on the three. Cade Schaefer won't. He knocks it down from the top of the key. Cade Schaefer, three-pointer, brought to you by Phil Wright Autoplex, and they're going to pressure DeQueen in the backcourt and get a foul called on number 3, Spencer Terry. Or no, they say Russellville knocked it away. I didn't see a – okay. We know it's DeQueen basketball. It was knocked away from Spencer Terry, and he was standing out of bounds when he knocked it away. So we're going to timeout called by DeQueen. We'll take a quick break. Russell leading 26-6. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Parents have a hard job. How do you feed the kids good food without breaking the bank? When you dine in at Steak and Shake on Saturday and Sunday, kids eat free with every $9 spent, and your food is always made to order. Steak and Shake on Parkway Drive.
Steak and Shake's reward app makes saving super easy. Download the Steak and Shake Rewards app for free. Then order and pay from your device or smartphone, and every $50 that you spend, you get $5 in rewards. Steak and Shake on Parkway Drive.
Welcome back. The Cyclones lead at 26-6. Still first quarter action. And on that last play, it was Spencer Terry who knocked it away, but he was standing out of bounds. He stays in the game. Danye May, number 1, checks in, replacing Taylon Peter. DeQueen, no-look pass. He should have looked. It's going to be intercepted by Trey Allen. Long pass ahead to Danye, and May hits the layup. Cyclones lead at 28-6. In the front court, Logan Williamson has it knocked away. Spencer Terry will pick up the loose ball. Ahead to Allen. Allen coming in from the left side. No-look pass to Cade Schaefer. He hits the layup. Wow. 30-6. 2:42 left to play first quarter, folks. First quarter. Russell's lead is 24. Couple passes in the lane. Here's a steal by Cade Schaefer with the interception. Schaefer, the lefty, comes in from the right side, gets inside, eventually goes to Sikowski. Took the pass from May, and Rhino's going to be fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
The foul's on the Queens, number 23, Cade Martin, his first team, third.
That'll be on Martin, Cade Martin, number 23, his first. Third team foul on DeQueen, and Rhino will shoot 2. First free throw is good. I had somebody ask on our YouTube channel one time how come I called him Rhino, and I don't know where I'd heard that, but I checked with his mom, and she said that his ninth grade basketball coach, Matt Howerton, gave him that nickname, so I knew I'd heard it. But Ryan Sikowski, but Rhino, hits both free throws. Coming in that game after that first made free throw was number 11, Savion Brock, a 6'6 junior. Grant Smith, 6'3 senior, wearing number 20. I tell you, Russell just keeps coming at you. There's a foul in the front court. This will be on May, his first. Second team foul. Cyclones leading at 31-6, 2:16 left to play first quarter. There's a pass inside, pump fake, but up, no good. Tipped around, and Grant Smith will haul in a defensive rebound. Ahead to May. He'll lob it, trying to go to Savion Brock. A little short on it, but DeQueen's going to lose it out of bounds. Savion's another kid that you just pull for. They said was not going to play basketball anymore. He was healed and be able to play this season. Inbounds pass comes to Spencer Terry in the corner. He'll dribble out to the top of the key. Remember, we have a shot clock. Russell hasn't really had to bother with it. His missed shot, no good by May. Tipped up, no good. Grant Smith with the follow. He puts it up and in. Russell just keeping it alive. Cyclones lead it 33-6. On the baseline, number 23, Cade Martin, and ball kicked out of bounds. Minute 38 left to play here in the first quarter. The Queens girls lost into overtime earlier today. There's a long three try. Tried to bank it in. No good. Long rebound comes to May. Danye in the front court. On the right side, they're going to get him for carrying the basketball. Minute 27 left. Hey, coming up at halftime, we're going to tell you about all the games going on today at this Hoops for Hunger tournament. This is game 8 for today. They started at 10 o'clock this morning. They'll start at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning with 8 more games. They'll take off Sunday and then 6 games on Monday. And DeQueen's Will Dykes brings in the front court. He's the one that took that long three earlier. Logan Williamson, number 4. Number 5 is David Burgess. Burgess has it. Gets in the corner to Harp. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Minute 9 left to go in the game. Cyclones leading at 33-6. Dykes. And a hand check foul is going to be called. Well, after all the physical play we've seen, that's a tough touch foul there on Danye, and that'll be his second. And in the game for the first time for the Cyclones, number 4, Marquise Peter, 6'2 senior. And also in the game for the first time, number 15, Grayson Sims. He's a 5'10 sophomore. They should have reset the shot clock, I think, but they didn't. And let's see. Throw up a shot and a foul called. This will be on number 4, Marquise Peter. It's his first. They have 7 seconds on the shot clock. I think they should reset it. But they're not going to. This could play into something here, folks. I don't know if they realize it. Long 3 try, an air ball. DeQueen with the rebound, goes back up with it, puts it up and in from the baseline. They forgot to reset it. That's why they allowed that to go, even though it didn't hit the rim. 33-8 with the putback there. And Savion's going to be fouled on his way to the basket. It'll be on number 4, Logan Williamson.
Logan Williamson, his first team, 4.
Grayson Sims inbounds it to Smith. Right back to Sims. 3-pointer from the corner won't go. The rebound controlled by Will Dykes with 28 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Shot clock is turned off. Dykes looked like he was going to drive. Gave it off to Williamson. After one dribble, his pass deflected by Savion. Straight back to him. Nice pass underneath. The layup is good by number 22, Weston Hart. He's got 6 points, 33-10. Russell's lead is 23. Grayson Sims almost lost on the pass. Chases it down before it crosses half court. And a whistle out on the floor. We get a foul call, and that's got to frustrate Coach Jacob Lee of DeQueen. Russell's got the ball around half court with 5 seconds left. And Burgess commits his 3rd personal foul. Number 10, Jean-Pierre Flores. 5'10 senior checks in. Russell, 5 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Inbounds pass comes to Savion. 2 seconds, 1 second. Gets Sikowski. Turnaround jumper. Rattles out. We've come to the end of the first quarter. A great first quarter for Russellville. They lead it by a score of 33-10. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving our neighbors in the River Valley since 1991. Miller Roofing offers residential and commercial roofs in a variety of styles, pitched, flat roofs, and more, plus a wide variety of materials, tile, shingles, metals, you name it. Also at Miller Roofing, they do chimney caps, wood repair, they work on your gutters, they do custom metal fabrication, chimney flashing, and tons more. So get a quote today from Miller Roofing. They're not just good, they're great. 479-890-3499.
This is Todd Beimersdorf, Market President with Centennial Bank, and one of the best things about being a community-focused bank like Centennial is that we can focus on what matters, real relationships. That means the focus is on you as the customer. At Centennial Bank, we're real bankers helping people by building real relationships. Come see for yourself the difference our real commitment can make. Stop by any of our local branches in Russellville, Adkins, Pottsville, Clarksville, or Dardanelle, or if you prefer, experience us online at my100bank.com. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Russell coming out with their original starting lineup. Danye May, Taylon Peter, Cade Schaefer, Trey Allen, and Jackson Schaefer. In case you don't know, Cade Schaefer and Jackson Schaefer, not related. They spell their names last names completely different. Start the second quarter, Russell leading at 33-10, make it 33-12 as Will Dykes hits a runner in the lane. On his drive to the basket, Danye, nice feed underneath the Trey Allen. No-look pass to Jackson Schaefer. Mishandled it. Kicks it out. Cade Schaefer knocking down the 3 from the right corner. He's got 8 points, and the Cyclones lead at 36-12. That 3-pointer brought to you by Phil Rout Autoplex. A spin move in the lane. Will Dykes took 3 steps instead of 2. He turns it over. In that first quarter, Taylon Peter with 18 points. 5 points for Cade Schaefer. He's now got 8. Taylon in the corner, faking a 3, gets it to the top of the key to May. He'll drive right side on the baseline with a pass to Jackson Schaefer, back to Danye. They came with a double team and left Jackson open. May found him, but Jackson missed the shot. Cyclones lead at 36-12. DeQueen not backing down. They're wanting to run a little bit. They get it to Weston Hart. Hits the layup. He's got 8 points, and Coach Pennington wants to take a timeout. I don't think he's happy with the way Russell started this second quarter. We'll take a break. Russell leading 36-14. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC. Cyclones taking that timeout there. DeQueen has not backed down as far as tempo is concerned. A couple times they've slowed it up. A couple times they've wanted to run. 36-24 our score. Russell already out of the timeout, ready to go. DeQueen now walking out on the floor. But if you're not used to the speed, that can really wear on you in the second half. You look good for a half, but then fatigue sets in. May drives around two people. Nice pass underneath. Jackson Shaver missed the shot. DeQueen with the rebound. Russell's getting the ball with some good looks. Not going down here to start the second quarter. Russell leading it, though, by 22. A long three try, no good. Long rebound comes to Will Athey. He drives right side, misses the left. Taylor Peter will snatch the ball away on the defensive rebound. His pass in the front court is going to be intercepted by Dykes. It's a 2-on-1. May trails, make it 2-on-2 now. A layup, no good. Jackson Schaefer gets the defensive rebound. Gives it off to Trey Allen. He'll bring it up the floor. Floats it on the right side. Cade Schaefer, open three-pointer, no good. Taylor Peter backside rebound, goes back up with it. He's going to be hit on the arm by Will Dykes. That'll be the first foul on Dykes and the sixth team foul on DeQueen. And that'll put Taylor Peter on the free throw line to shoot two. He's 1 of 2 from the line in this game so far. First free throw is good. The winner of this game will play Rogers tomorrow night, 8:30, and if it's Russellville, that's going to be a big-time game. Rogers ranked very high in 7A. They're undefeated on the season, 9-0. Second free throw was good by Taylor Peter. Remember, when Russellville went up to Rogers, they didn't play on Rogers' side of the bracket. They played on Rogers' Heritage side of the bracket. Both the Cyclones and Rogers went undefeated in that classic. Here's a turnaround jumper. It rolls in. Weston Harp has been playing well for DeQueen. He's in double digits, figures the scoring with 10 points. May in the front court. Russellville leads it 38-16. Fake three by Cade Schaefer, and 3 seconds in the lane is going to be the call. Tell you this, same official, not complaining, but the exact same official that called 3 seconds in the lane in the girls' game right before this one. So that's one to watch. Sometimes officials are more apt to watch that, look for that. And that's his third call tonight, first against the senior boys. He called 2 against the Lady Cyclones in their victory tonight against Little Rock Central. I almost call it a jump stop. It was he traveled, and Dave and Burgess is laughing about it now. He went up, came down with it, and I don't know what kind of jump stop that was. He knew he traveled. Here's a drive to the basket. Cade Schaefer getting the layup. He's got 10 points, and Russellville lead is 40-16. Burgess, he'll try a 3 this time. Makes up for that traveling violation. He knocked down the 3 from way out. 40-19. Hoops for Hunger tournament, final game of the opening day. Here's Danye May with a nice feed underneath, and Allen hits the layup, and then he points at Danye, says nice pass. 42-19, Cyclones leading it. Will Dykes, a little crossover dribble. Oh, push off not called against May. Gets it over to Burgess. Burgess try left side, floats it on the baseline. Looking to go back to Burgess, but the problem is it's stolen away by Taylor Peter, and two-handed jam that time. Taylor Peter with 3 dunks now. And we're still in the first half. Russellville leading 44-19. In the corner to Logan Williamson. And gets it, and Weston Hart to travel with the basketball. Tomorrow we'll have 8 games, and then they take off Sunday. Not going to play on Sunday, so they have 6 games on Monday as part of this Hoops for Hunger tournament. First time that we've been interrupted by a Sunday. And so you don't have to worry about your team playing 3 games in 3 days, being exhausted. However, the Russell Cyclones, they went 10 days and played 7 games and went 6-1 in that stretch. Russellville with the basketball under 4.5 minutes to play. Here's a jump stop in the lane. Allen missed the shot. And DeQueen with the rebound. Cyclones leading at 44-19. Sikowski, Grant Smith, Savion Brock, Spencer Terry, and Trey Allen on the floor for Russellville. And Spencer Terry with the intercepted pass. Pass ahead to Trey Allen, and he lays it up high off the backboard. No good, but they fouled him from behind. Logan Williamson. I don't know if Trey was going for the dunk or not, but he was fouled.
At the line for Russellville.
We'll say he was going for the layup.
Trey Allen.
First free throw is good. That's the thing. Of course, you're a Cyclone fan. You pull for these guys, and had quite a few of them in class, teaching them, and pull for them even more. They're really good kids. Both free throws good by Trey Allen. I know I'm partial, but they're a good group of kids. You can see how they share the basketball. There's not an ego on this team. 46-19, Cyclones leading it. Here's a three-pointer from the corner. Williamson knocks it down for DeQueen. 46-22. Trey Allen in the front court. Cross-court pass. Savion Brock, he's going to try his three. Short as it hits the iron. Comes straight to Logan Williamson. And he'll give it off to Will Dykes. Savion's not shy about shooting that. A 6'6 junior. He's okay with shooting that from way out there. We've seen that before. He missed a little bit of time this season with an ankle injury, and he's got his left ankle wrapped with a black brace, you can see. Denying the pass was Grant Smith. Knocked it away, but it's taken back away by Will Dykes, and we'll get a foul called on the Cyclones. This will be on Trey Allen, his first. The 15th foul on the Cyclones. So they'll inbound it on the left baseline. Cyclones leading at 46-22. Will Dykes, the trigger man. No-look pass. It hits Grant Smith in the side, eventually picked up by Trey Allen. The 2-on-0 gives it off to Savion Brock, and he has it blocked from behind by DeQueen. Here come the Leopards. Three-point try. This one rims out by Dykes, and Savion, trailing the play nicely, get back on defense, got the defensive rebound. Allen in the front court. Step back, won't shoot it, gives it off to Grant Smith on the right wing. Back to Allen, reverse it around. Terry, he'll launch a three from the left wing. This one won't go. Sikowski trying to keep it alive, but it goes out of bounds. Off Russellville. 2:46 left to play here in the first half. Once again, coming up at halftime, we'll give you the scoring summary, but also the first 7 games tonight. And a low-look pass goes straight to the official. That's a turnover by Will Dykes. Grayson Sims, number 15, the 5'10 sophomore, replaces Trey Allen. Russellville comfortably up 46-22, and you know Coach Pennington is okay with playing quite a few guys because of the team that he has, but also he's enjoying it a little bit because you can play at this pace. You're not worried about tying yourself out for this tournament. Savion Brock, he'll attack it, and he misses the dunk from the side, but Sikowski gets the rebound for Russellville. Sims, three-pointer, good. Grayson Sims knocks down the three. Here on River Country KCJC, it's brought to you by Phil Wright Autoplex. An honest deal and an honest price. Russellville leading at 49-22. Double team pass intercepted by Spencer Terry. He has it taken away by Will Dykes. Behind the back, no look pass to Weston Harp on the right block. He kisses one off the glass and in. A little fancy ball handling by Will Dykes. Russellville's lead is 25. Faking a baseline jumper is Sikowski, and he was fouled. Probably a good foul to Queen because it was going to be an easy layup for Sikowski driving around his men, and it's going to be a 1-and-1 try for Ryan Sikowski. They didn't put up who the foul was on. I think they were confused who she signaled. I thought it was on number 22, Weston Hart.
At the line for the Cyclones, Ryan Sikowski.
Sikowski to the line to shoot 2. He's 2 of 2 from the line tonight. First free throw is good. He's got 3 points. We're going to call it on Weston Hart. They still haven't posted it. Minute 46 left to play in the first half. Russellville's hat hit the half-century mark, +1. Sikowski hits that one. Russellville leading at 51-24. Remember, the mercy rule does not go into effect until the fourth quarter, and it's 30 points. Will Dykes double team, picked up his dribble, and his pass deflected out, controlled by Burgess. Misses a 3 badly. Sikowski had the rebound. It was taken away by Burgess, trailing the play. Didn't give up on it. 7 points for Burgess as he gets the follow, 51-26. Here's a 3-point try by Grayson Sims. Nothing but net for Grayson. That brought to you by Phil Wright Autoplex here on 102.3. The Cyclones lead at 54-26. Will Dykes dribbles in the lane, pump fake one way, shoots it over. Spencer Terry, an air ball, a very, very late whistle. Russellville had the defensive rebound. We'll get a foul called on Spencer Terry, his first. Spencer Terry, Grayson Sims, Grant Smith, Marquise Peter, and Ryan Sikowski on the floor for Russellville. Free throw by Will Dykes is good. He's got 3 points.
Checking back in here for DeQueen.
11 players have played for Russellville in this first half. Cade Martin, number 23, checks in for the Leopards. Second free throw is good. He's got 4 points. Russellville, though, leads at 54-28. Marquise Peter, he'll launch a three from the corner. This one no good. Long rebound, almost came to him, but Will Dykes catches it over his shoulder, and he'll bring it in the front court. Dykes, little bump, no look pass. Nice feed to Burgess. However, Burgess' shot is blocked by Rhino. Sikowski's pass ahead to Spencer Terry. Tell you, Will Dykes, number 0, he's entertaining for DeQueen with the no-look passes, behind-the-back passes, all kinds of things he's got going on. And this DeQueen team is odd to say because we're up 20 here. They haven't quit. It's been exciting on their end, too. Sikowski gets past the high post, finding Sims. He's open from the corner. Three-pointer short as it hits the iron. Backside rebound controlled by Logan Williamson. Will Dykes in the front court. 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Russell's lead is 26. Dykes foot on the three-point line, knocks down the long two. 6 points for Dykes. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Terry in the front court. He'll stop, shoot the three, and banks it in! Spencer Terry banks it in and walks away like he called it. That brought to you by Phil Wright Autoplex, and now you can see a little bit of smile on number 3's face. And that brings to a close a very entertaining first half, especially if you're a Cyclone fan. The Cyclones lead at 57-30. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Corey Beeson and the folks at Beeson Roofing Solutions are proud to support local sports in the River Valley. And they also want to say a special thank you to all their loyal customers and the community for their business. So if you have a problem with your roof, whether it be on your home or business, visit BeesonRoofing.com to see their work or call 967-2288 to schedule a free estimate or second opinion today from your local roofing experts, Beeson Roofing Solutions.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Cobb, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Joshua's Fine Jewelry, a luxury establishment in the heart of downtown Russellville, are taking it back to the good old days with a family-owned, family-operated business that pride themselves on personal interactions, beautiful custom craftsmanship, and an insanely knowledgeable and helpful staff that go above and beyond just for you. Joshua's Fine Jewelry is giving a huge shout out to all of our local River Valley and Natural State athletes. You guys are the real MVPs. Be sure to like Joshua's Fine Jewelry on Facebook today and go and give them a visit in downtown Russellville at 310 West Main Street.
Welcome back. The Cyclones lead at halftime, 57-30. A fantastic first half for Russellville. They hit a three-pointer start the game by Taylor Peter and just never stopped. Relentless there, and we have to be eyeing the mercy rule, but it's 30 points at the end of the third quarter before the mercy rule starts, and that means the clock does not stop. We're going to tell you what happened in other games today. This is game 8 today. We'll have 8 more games tomorrow and then 6 on Monday as we conclude this Hoops for Hunger tournament. We'll check out the girls' action since that bracket is now set. In the first game of the day, Pulaski Academy defeated Van Buren 43-42. PA hit a three-pointer with 4 seconds left. A very controversial end to that game, too, because Van Buren, they whistled a foul on PA, which would have put Van Buren on the line to shoot a 1-and-1 down 1. The whistle went off with the official calling the foul. Then the buzzer went off. And then the official ruled that he actually called after the buzzer, which he had not actually blew with a second left. And very controversial into that game, and denied Van Buren Lady Pointers a chance to tie that game or possibly win it. But PA wins the game 43-42. Pottsville Lady Apaches beat DeQueen 51-49 in overtime. Danville defeats Fort Smith Southside easily in a mercy rule game. They actually led that at halftime 41-3. Danville goes on to win it 56-25. The Lady Cyclones come back, defeat Little Rock Central 51-48. So our girls' games for tomorrow looks like this. 10 o'clock game features DeQueen and Van Buren. And then a 1 o'clock game, Little Rock Central against Fort Smith Southside. That's the losers bracket. In the winners bracket, 4 o'clock game, the Lady Apaches against PA. And the Russellville Lady Cyclones at 7 o'clock will take on the Lady Little Johns of Danville. Now looking at boys action on the other side of the bracket, Van Buren defeated Pottsville 64-50. Little Rock Mills beat Greenbrier 66-55. So that means Van Buren will take on Little Rock Mills at 5:30 tomorrow in the winners bracket. Losers bracket 11:30 will be Pottsville against Greenbrier. Our side of the bracket, Rogers defeated Baptist Prep 62-45. That means Rogers gets the winner of this game, looking like it's going to be the Cyclones. Get them 8:30 tomorrow night. We said Rogers 9-0 on the season and ranked very high in their 7A power. So it ought to be a pretty good game if it's between Russell and Rogers. It'll be 8:30 tomorrow night. Baptist Prep gets the loser of this game. They'll play tomorrow 2:30 in the afternoon. And then it'll conclude with 6 games only on Mondays. They don't play a seventh place game. So if you lose your first 2, you're actually out of this tournament here. It used to be a guaranteed 3 games, but now they do it on the 3rd day. If you lose the first 2, nobody goes away going 0-3. So 6 games on Mondays. They take a break for Sunday. Russellville leading here at halftime 57-30. We're going to take a break, come back with the scoring totals of the first half. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Hey, it's Drew and Mitchell for Bringus Steakhouse off Main Street in Russellville. Bringus Steakhouse, very proud to be sponsoring local sports right here in the River Valley with a commitment to community and a commitment to great service and a great dining experience, not to mention the best cuts of meat. They have prime cuts, which is even better than choice. Check out the sirloin, especially. Best sirloin, in my opinion, in the River Valley, possibly the world. Bringus Steakhouse in Russellville, help making possible the broadcast of our local athletics in the River Valley.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do, things you need to get finished, and equipment to move. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. Family owned and operated, they treat people like you would expect to treat family. Whatever you're looking for, Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. River Valley Tractor.
Welcome back. The Cyclones leading at halftime 57-30, and I'll give you the scoring totals of the first half. First for DeQueen, they were led by Weston Harp with 12 points, 7 points for Davin Burgess, and 6 points for Will Dykes. For the Russellville Cyclones, Taylor Peter led the way with 22 points, 18 of those coming in the first quarter alone. 10 points for Cade Schaefer, 7 points for Trey Allen, 6 points for Grayson Simps, 4 points for Ryan Sikowski, and 4 also Check that. I'm sorry. 2 points for Grant. I'm sorry. 3 points for Spencer Terry. 2 points for Danye May. 2 for Grant Smith, and 2 for Jackson Schaefer. Cyclones never trailed in that first half by a score of 57 to 30. And getting ready to start the third quarter here in just a bit. Russell 7-2 on the season. DeQueen 5-5 on the season, getting this opening round game of the Hoops for Hunger tournament. The Cyclones will be going on the road the first full week of January. They'll take, after next week, after they play Monday, they'll take that week off, and the boys and girls will actually travel to Mountain Home for a non-conference game, and we'll have that game for you right here, 102.3. I'll be happy once I get there. I'll be happy once I get home, but that is not there's not an easy way to get there to Mountain Home from Russellville, so dread the drive, but we are happy to bring that to you here on 102.3 and also on our Cyclone Booth radio page. I want to send well wishes out. I just got a text that Finley Golden had his wisdom teeth out. I had 2 of those out. It was not fun, and hopefully he'll recover quickly, but always good to do that on a weekend or maybe a break where you don't miss school, and I'm sure that was a big part of that. And well wishes out to my dad, who's recovering from knee surgery, and he's actually in attendance. I think he's going to start doing the games here maybe as early as tomorrow, but I know he's healthy when he starts playing golf, and he started playing golf a little bit, so I know he's feeling pretty good, but had a knee replacement, and we'll be anxious to get him, as he missed the last game of football for that reason. And continued well wishes to him. As we start the second half, Russell leading at 57 to 30. It'll be the original starting 5. Trey Allen, Danye May, Cade Schaefer, Taylon Peter, and Jackson Schaefer, and Russell turns it over as we start the third quarter. We said that DeQueen hadn't really worried about challenging Russellville, and they haven't. They haven't backed down at all. And so kudos to them. But Russellville, just not too many teams want to run with them, and Weston Harp, after getting the pass inside, will get whistled for the traveling violation. So a little bit of slow start to this third quarter as both teams turn the ball over. Taylon Peter in the corner on the left side, cross-court pass to Schaefer. Gets it around Trey Allen. He'll try the 3. No good. Taylon underneath. Gets the follow, putting it up and in. Taylon Peter now with 24. The Cyclones lead at 59 to 30. There's a long 3 try. Is good by Will Dykes. He hasn't shied away from anybody either. 59-33, the Cyclones comfortably up. May in the lane. Tries to get a pass to Jackson Schaefer and goes out of bounds. It'll belong to DeQueen. Well, as soon as I brag on the Wi-Fi here, we start having issues with it. .640 left to go here in the third quarter. 59-33, the Cyclones leading. Missed shot. Weston Harp with the follow. It's no good. And here comes Taylon Peter in the front court. Peter taking it all the way. Layup no good. Whistle, a foul called. And we'll have to wait and see. That'll be on Davin Burgess. That'll be number 4 on Burgess. Free throw is good by Taylon Peter. Second free throw is also good by Taylon Peter. Cyclones leading at 61 to 33. Here's a steal by Taylon, a two-handed jam. Taylon Peter. I've lost count how many dunks he's had tonight. But he gets a two-handed throw down there. That's 4 or 5. I think it might be 5. There's a pull-up 15-footer, no good by Dykes. And Russell had it, lost it out of bounds. Russell leading it 63 to 33. I hope our Wi-Fi's got some issues on the radio side, might be having some on the video side. We hope it's all okay. Like I said, as soon as you brag about something, it's like the kiss of death. It's bad luck. I'm enough of a baseball fan to know that you don't do stuff like that. That is totally my fault. Foul called on Trey Allen, his second. Inbounds pass comes underneath. Reverse layup is good by Weston Hart. He's got 14 points for DeQueen. Russell's lead is 28. Trey Allen in the corner to Spencer Terry. Cross-court pass to Danye May. Long three try is good. Danye May with the three. He's got 5 points. Some of Danye's family checking in from Florida. Happy about that. Intercepted pass by Spencer Terry. Lost out of bounds. Last touch by Terry. I don't know about that one.
Checking back in for Russell, number 20,
Grant Smith will check in, replacing who? Trey Allen. Jean-Pierre Flores checking in for DeQueen. 66-35. Now here's a pass, once again intercepted by Spencer Terry. Bounce pass to Talon Peter, another dunk. This one, two hands. I think that's 6. Spencer with the assist after his steal. There's a long three try, no good. Jackson Schaefer with the rebound. Danye May in the front court. Left-handed pass to Terry. They'll kick it back around eventually. Touch pass underneath to Jackson Schaefer. Kisses one off the glass and in. Good touch pass from Talon Peters, 70-35. Cyclones with the lead. Long three try. Grazes the iron there. Tipped out, let's see. Danye comes up hobbling. DeQueen with the basketball, 2-on-1. Bounce pass to Harp on the right block. Double team now by the Cyclones. He kicks it out to Flores. A long three try once again. This one good by Will Dykes. Boy, they're not afraid of that either. He's got 12 points. The Cyclones leading at 70-38. Danye May, left-handed layup won't go. Saved inbounds on the rebound by Grant Smith. Goes inside to Schaefer, kicks it back out. Open for three is Spencer Terry, his three off the mark. DeQueen with the rebound, pass ahead, Will Athey, and he'll slow it up. 3:50 left to go here in this third quarter. Another long three try and another make by Will Dykes. Boy, they're going to be exciting to watch too. Cyclones, though, lead at 70-41. Here's a drive by Talon Peter, and he's going to be whistled for the traveling violation.
Timeout, Cyclones.
Cyclones will call a timeout, so we'll take a 30-second break. Russell leading at 70-41. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Welcome back. The Cyclones leading at 70-41. They changed this to a 60-second timeout. That's why the delay. So we appreciate everybody letting us know they're tuning in. And had somebody with a message, and my phone's being extremely slow. So to check that here in a minute. I noticed it because it came down. I see Pennington. So, okay, Coach Pennington's dad, Ken, is under the weather and watching. We do give him a shout out. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate everybody being able to watch too and listen to us. Well, I tell you, nowadays you can watch stuff. You can find any kind of radio station, the TuneIn radio app, and all kinds of ways. We enjoy bringing to you Cyclone basketball and really promoting these kids, and able to do that with the girls' game and their victory against Little Rock Central earlier tonight. The Cyclones, what looks to be a victory here. Of course, we still got another half a quarter and a full quarter after that. Reach-in foul called against the Cyclones there. 70-41, Russellville leading comfortably. 3:07 left to go here in the third quarter. Russell's got some work to do if they're going to hit the century mark. They led at halftime 57-30. Here's a blocked shot by Sikowski, and he gets a defensive rebound ahead to Talon Peter. Talon on the right side, pulls up. Bounce pass inside Sikowski, right back to Talon Peter. They give it to Spencer Terry, a long three try. Nothing but net for Spencer Terry. That three brought to you by Phil Wright Autoplex here on 102.3, 73-41. Under 2.5 to go. Remember, we have a shot clock. Russell has not been bothered by it at all, but I say that because it's down to 17 here for DeQueen. They'll try a long three. Dykes misses on this one, but long threes provide long rebounds, and Flores has it, gives it off. Here's a runner lane, partially blocked by Sikowski. Smith with the rebound. Grant gets it ahead to Spencer Terry. He feeds it to Marquise Peter with the drive, and Marquise hits the layup. 75-41. The Cyclones leading. On the left side is David Burgess. Backs his way into the free throw line. Bounce pass out to Logan Williamson. Back to Burgess. He's in the corner now. Tries to take it baseline. Dips it inside. Too low for anybody to catch. There's a scramble for it. Grant Smith wrestles it away from number 23, Cade Martin. Spencer Terry in the front court. Little crossover dribble. Underhanded dump on the left block to Sikowski. He's double teamed. Kicks it out to Marquise Peter. Cross court pass to his brother, Talon Peter. He'll throw a behind the head pass to Grant Smith. Gets it back at the top of the key. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. In the corner, Marquise, three-pointer, good. Marquise Peters got 5 here in this quarter. That three-pointer brought to you by Phil Wright Autoplex. Here on 102.3. Here's a runner on the baseline is good by Will Dykes. He's got 11 points in this quarter alone, 17 for the game. Back the other direction, a layup by Marquise Peter. Russell just doesn't let up. DeQueen doesn't either. Here they come. Will Dykes, spin move on the baseline, gets around Marquise. His pass deflected out to Flores. No, Spencer Terry has it. A bounce pass ahead, and here we go. A one-handed throwdown by Talon Peter. He's just killing the rim tonight. I think that's 7 dunks. I'm going to go back and count these. That one a one-handed. And Russell leads at 82-43. A whistle foul called on number 4, Marquise Peter. That'll be his second. Kay Schaefer will check in for his good buddy Talon Peter. Give each other a high five.
Also checking in number 22, Weston Hart, checking in for the Cyclones. Number 5, Kay Schaefer.
82-43. 34 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. We'll have the mercy rule in the fourth quarter, so it'll be a quick quarter. So Russellville, it's going to be tough to get that century mark. Here's a three-pointer by Will Dykes. He's got 14 in this quarter, 20 for the game for Will Dykes. Cross-court pass comes over on the right side to Grant Smith. Spencer Terry, he'll lob it inside to Grant. Grant reverse layup won't go, but he drew the foul. 10.8 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. This is going to be a foul on Weston Hart. You know, I'm sure Russell's hit the century mark before. I remember what I thought was the last time, but I don't know if it actually was the last time. It was a game against Bentonville, and Corliss Williamson was here, so it shows you how long ago it was. And I want to say it was his junior year, but I know he was definitely here. First free throw is good by Grant Smith. Second free throw also good. But they didn't have the mercy rule back then. 84-46. Russellville leading comfortably. There's Will Dykes, and has the ball taken away. A jump ball is going to be called. Russellville didn't take it away quick enough with 3.9 left. Alternating possession stays with DeQueen. 3.9 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Trigger man will be Logan Williamson on the right corner there. Inbounds pass comes to Dykes. And a little double clutch three-pointers, an air ball. We've come to the end of the third quarter with our score. The Cyclones 84, DeQueen 46. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Hi, this is Danny Hips, General Manager at Phil Wright Autoplex. Today, more than ever, our young people need the confidence and the discipline that comes from participating in school sports. And we are so happy to support them all. And remember, when you need a new vehicle, we live here and are part of this community, and it makes a difference. Phil Wright Autoplex, 3200 East Main Street in Russellville.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast. See what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back. Getting ready to start the final quarter of play. We have 8 more games here at Cyclone Arena tomorrow night. I'm sorry, tomorrow, not tonight. Just not 9. Starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's 4 girls game, 4 boys game. Looks like the boys will be playing Rogers Heritage. That'll be a pretty good game. Rogers undefeated in 7A. The game will be at 8:30 tomorrow night. Russell leading at 84-46 as we start the fourth quarter. It's going to be a quick fourth quarter because of the mercy rule is in effect. I mean, the clock will not stop unless it's an injury or a timeout. They even roll it through free throws. Russell, I'm sure the fans are wanting them to get the 100 points, but they're 16 points away in a quick quarter. We'll have to wait and see. Behind the back dribble by Dykes. He's got 20 points for DeQueen. They go inside. Ball was tipped away. Burgess has it, and his shot blocked. A whistle foul called on Russellville. Is this on Rhino? Nope, it's on Grant Smith. Number 2 on Grant, the third team foul. 14th foul on the Cyclones. You can see the clock. It is rolling during the free throws. First free throw is good by Evan Burgess. If you're listening to us on 102.3, trust me, it's rolling. Second free throw good. Lady Cyclones winners earlier tonight against Little Rock Central. Had to come back to do it, but beat them 51-48. They'll be playing at 7 o'clock tomorrow night against Danville. There's a three-pointer missed by Marquise Peter. DeQueen with the rebound. Cyclones leading at 84-48. There's a drive by Dykes, missed the shot, ball tipped out, and tipped ahead to Cade Schaefer. Coming in from the left side, and the southpaw hits the layup. He's got 12 points tonight. 86-48, Cyclones leading it. In the front court, little 18-footer from the corner, no good. That one missed by Williamson. Sikowski has the rebound for Russellville. Spencer Terry will slow it up for the Cyclones. You can't just run time off the clock again. We have the shot clock to contend with. Plus, technically, Russellville only has one starter in the game right now. Marquise Peter, and gets it to Sikowski. He'll take a baseline double team, kicks it out to Marquise. He's going to lob cross-court pass to Cade Schaefer, drives in the lane, turns back around. Spencer Terry open, three-pointer is good. Spencer Terry knocks down the 3, his third 3 of the game, and that 3 here on 102.3 brought to you by Phil Wright Autoplex. Honest deal and an honest price, 89-48. Here's a 3 by DeQueen, and they knock it down. This is number 24, Will Athey, his first 3 of the game. Long pass down the floor to Cade Schaefer. He'll lob it up for Sikowski, puts it up and in. Rhino's got 6 points in the game, 91-51. Here's a steal by Spencer Terry. He missed the layup, though. Russellville with a steal. And I'm going to give it ahead to Grant Smith. Unselfish move by Cade Schaefer, and Grant Smith throws it down with 2 hands. 2-hand jam. Grant with 6. You know, Grant could do that. That may be his first one in the game, but it is definitely his first one in the game this year. Here's a 3-point try by Will Dykes. This guy is on fire. He's hit 5 threes in the second half alone. 93-54, Cyclones lead it. There's a missed shot by Marquise, battling, got his own rebound, then had it taken away. Will Dykes, long pass ahead, trying to get out in front of the Cyclones. And Sikowski thought he threw it off the leg of Weston Hart, but they say it's DeQueen basketball. Marquise is exhausted. He's asking to come out of the game. They see Grayson Sims checks back in the game for the first time. Michael Jones, a 5'10 junior. Danye May into the game for Russell. I don't want Michael to be known by this, but it's Tony Jones' little brother. Saw Tony here tonight earlier. Here's a missed shot inside by Will Athey. Tony, a great Cyclone basketball player. On the left side is Burgess. He'll take the long three. This one's short. And Grant Smith gets the rebound. Double team off to Grayson Sims. Russell leads at 93-54 with 30 left to play in the game. Go inside, touch pass, goes out to Michael Jones. They're wanting Michael to score. He takes it baseline, double team out to Danye May. They'll swing it around right side. They're trying to get Michael the basketball so he can score in a scoring situation. He's over here on the left wing. Danye starts his drive, throws in the corner to Grayson Sims, out to Michael Jones. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Sims on the left side. 3:05 left, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Danye has to shoot it, misses the three, but Grant Smith has the rebound for Russellville. Fresh 35 for Russellville. Sikowski picks up his dribble on the right wing, cross-court pass in the corner. Michael Jones three-pointer, hits the iron twice before missed, and Brock Patterson gets the rebound, and he wants to push it up the floor for the Leopards. Pass ahead, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russellville. Again, clock continuing to roll. Russellville leading and going to win this game with the mercy rule in effect, 93-54. And the basketball actually went into the hallway. Now, I'm not saying the best two teams are going to meet tomorrow night, but it's a semifinal tomorrow night that would be worthy of a championship game status between Rogers Heritage, undefeated, 9-0 in 7A, and the Russellville Cyclones, who will be 8-2 facing them. Inbounds pass for DeQueen comes to Weston Hart. Missed the shot from the baseline. Tipped out, goes straight to Patterson. He'll launch the three. This one's short. Off the iron. Michael Jones has the rebound. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. We're going back the other direction. Sims with a touch pass to Sikowski, and he's going to be fouled on his way to the basket by Brock Patterson, his first. And Rhino's going to go to the line to shoot two. Rhino's got 6 points on the night. Russellville leading at 93-54. We hope to get Coach Pennington after the game, but I never want to force that because I know he's always got a lot of duties going on. And the horn sounds, coaches are still working. They got kids to contend with and talk over. The things that went right, the things that went wrong. Coach Pennington's going to have a hard time finding out what went wrong tonight. Both free throws made by Sikowski. You put up 95 points, you're doing something right on offense. And Russellville leads at 95-54. DeQueen going to fall to 5-6 on the season. Said DeQueen, in their 5 wins, they held their opponents to under 60. And when people score more than 61, they've lost, and that's what's happening tonight. DeQueen with the turnover. Russellville has it under a minute to play. It doesn't look like they're going to get the century mark. Sometimes it can be neat to have, but you also don't want to rub it in anybody. DeQueen, though, they came to play. I mean, they scoring 54 and been exciting too. But just too much Russellville in this game. Grant Smith gets it out to Danye May. 24 seconds on the shot clock. There's a 14-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Danye May will drive, and he's going to be fouled. Russellville inbound on the baseline. Should reset the shot clock, but new people with shot clocks, so it's been kind of tough. They're not going to reset it, so Russell's going to have to do something with it. Michael Jones drives it, underneath pass to Danye May, and May hits the layup, and Michael Jones even being unselfish. 97-54. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Here's a three try by Flores. This one off the mark. Tipped up, controlled by Patterson. And we've come to the end of the basketball game. Our score, the Cyclones 97 and DeQueen 54. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. Be back with your post-game show. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Did you know if your roof isn't maintained regularly, you could void the warranty on your existing roof? Tim Noblet with E&F Roofing has made it his mission to protect your roof or help you get the new roof that will maximize your investment and extend the life of your roof, which can save you money through prevention and maintenance. So before you have another company check your roof, call 479-272-4069 and let E&F Roofing see what they can find and how much you can save by using someone local, someone who cares, right here in the River Valley.
Welcome back. The Cyclones win it by a score of 97-54. And they have a player of the game here that the people here at Press Row vote for. And winner of it tonight is Talon Peter. He had 32 points for the game, 18 of those coming in the first quarter. Not first half, first quarter. He had 3 threes in that first quarter. I think he had like 7 or 8 dunks, and Russellville winning it by a score of 97-54. Congratulations to Talon Peter and the Russellville Cyclones. We'll give you the stats as we're still trying to total them, but I think we can total it as we go here. Will Dykes led the way for DeQueen. He had 23 points. 14 points for Weston Harp. 9 points for David Burgess. Those are the 3 leaders for DeQueen. For the Russellville Cyclones. Okay, let's try to go through this. DeQueen, let me see. DeQueen had the 2 players in double figures and Burgess with 9. All right, here we go. Talon Peter for the Cyclones, the player of the game. He had 32 points. 12 points for Cade Schaefer. 9 points for Spencer Terry. 8 points for Ryan Sikowski. 7 points for Marquise Peter. 6 points each for Grayson Sims and Grant Smith. I missed this one. Danye May had 7. Trey Allen also had 7. 4 points for Jackson Schaefer. Savion Brock played but did not score. I think I got everybody. Try to get everybody in order too, but everybody that played scored with the exception of Savion and Michael Jones. The Cyclones moved to 8-2 on the season. DeQueen falls to 5-6. The Cyclones boys will play tomorrow night at 8:30 as they take on Rogers, the semifinals of this Hoops for Hunger tournament. And Rogers, as we mentioned, 9-0 on the season in 7A, and boy, that's going to be a really good game. Hoping for a big crowd here, but if you can't be here, you can join us right here on 102.3. The girls actually will play at 7 o'clock in the semifinals of the winners bracket as they take on Danville. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. Reminding you that our next broadcast will be on the air right before 7 o'clock for the girls' game as they take on Danville, and the boys' game as they take on Rogers immediately following that game. We want to send a special thank you to our engineer for tonight, John Henderson, for keeping us on the air, engineering this broadcast. Once again, remind you of our scores. The Lady Cyclones defeated Little Rock Central 51-48, and Cyclone boys defeated DeQueen 97-54. I'm Mickey Duval reminding you, if you're out on your bike tonight, as always,